Consolidated. Last year, Tyler Consolidated High School proudly launched this program to recognize those who have significantly contributed to the growth, spirit, and excellence of our school and its surrounding community. The Tyler Consolidated Wall of Fame was created to shine a light on those who go above and beyond, whether as alumni, educators, staff members, or community partners. This program would not be possible without the hard work and the commitment of the Wall of Fame Committee, a group made up of current and former school employees, alumni, and dedicated community members. Please join me in recognizing and thanking this committee for their vision, collaboration, and effort in bringing this program to life. Peyton Morris, Ryan Walton, Pam Stallings, Jeff Davis, Scott Strode, Jesse Masters, and myself. Last year, we had Judy Light and Mr. Griffith as part of the committee. We continue to be impressed by the overwhelming support this program has received, the thoughtful and heartfelt nominations submitted each year that speak volumes about the pride within our community and the incredible legacy of those who have shaped Tyler Consolidated. The strength of these nominations makes the selection process both challenging and deeply rewarding, and it gives us a great excitement for the future of this program. Last year's inaugural inductees, Mr. Larry Ritchie, Mr. Wayne Smith, and Miss Linda Putzelu, who's here tonight, set a standard for excellence and represent the very best of the Tyler Consolidated family. Tonight's inductees are equally deserving individuals who have inspired others, uplifted students, and contributed meaningful to our shared story. So now it's my distinct honor to begin this evening's inductions. I'd like to introduce you to the first inductee. Please welcome Mrs. Kelly Potosny, who will be honoring Mrs. Susan Metz.
Paperwork, so I'm ready. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kelly Metz Potosny, and it's truly an honor to stand here today and introduce someone whose impacted reaches far beyond the walls of this school system. Today we celebrate a remarkable educator, a dedicated counselor, and on a more personal note, my mom, Susan Metz. For years, she served as a high school guidance counselor, but anyone who knew her understands that her role went far beyond the schedules, transcripts, and college applications. She really saw students right where they were. She listened to them when others didn't, advocated when it mattered the most, and often offered steady guidance during some of the most uncertain moments of young people's lives. Her office was just not any ordinary office. It was called a safe space. A place where students could walk in feeling overwhelmed, unheard, or sometimes very unsure about what was going on, and that they would walk out feeling seen, supported, and very capable. She had a way of meeting every student exactly where they were, without judgment, and helping them find a path forward. Just today, as a matter of fact, the retired school teachers provided a luncheon at Arthur I. Borman, and two of those retired school teachers mentioned to my mom, they said, "Oh, Mrs. Metz, she was just a mom to all of us kids." And the other one said, "Your mom knew exactly what I needed, my daily exercise. She would send me to that vending machine to get her pop every day," which was a Mr. Pibb. "She knew I would skip the steps and drop that can of pop," she said, "every single time," and I did. But she recognized that I was one of those undiagnosed ADHD kids and I needed to burn that energy, so she sent me anyway. But her impact didn't start when she became a counselor. It's simply who she is and who she's always been. From an incredible young age, I watched my mom give, constantly, selfless. I remember her taking Christmas gifts to families and students who needed a little extra support, making sure they felt seen and cared for during a time, that can be difficult to so many. I also remember her spending hours, actually days, baking hundreds and thousands of cookies, if you remember. But those Christmas cookies were not just for our family, but for her work family as well and the students that worked for her. At one point, she opened her home and welcomed a former student in just to ensure that she had a place to live to continue her education. It wasn't about recognition or praise that my mom always wanted. She just did those things. That's who she is. So she's someone who shows love through action, who gives without expecting anything in return. Those moments may have seemed very small at the time, but they left a lasting impression, I can tell you, on me. They showed me what kindness looks like. Sorry. In real life, they showed me what it means to be genuine and care for others. That makes her truly deserving of this wall of fame recognition. It's not just a number of years that she served, but the lasting effect she served for those who she left behind. The lives she influenced didn't just change the moment, they changed the kids for a long term. Former students still say to me, "Oh, your mom's kindness and her honesty and the way she believed in them when they struggled made them believe in themselves." I can say without hesitation that her greatest influence may have started right at home. I watched her dedicate herself to others, treat people with compassion, and lead with integrity shaped who I am today. It's because of her example, that I chose to become a school psychologist to continue the kind of work that she modeled so effortlessly. And I mean this sincerely. If I become even half the woman and counselor that she is, I'll consider myself blessed. So tonight, we recognize a legend built on empathy, service, and genuine care for others, a legacy that continues to live in on every student that she helped, every colleague that she supported, and in those of us who were lucky enough to see it every single day. So please join me in honoring a truly deserving inductee to the Wall of Fame, my mom, Susan Metz.
to be in the country. Each morning as I drove to work, I had to drive back roads because it was faster. And guess what? I met a great number of geese who were picking at my tires as I drove. Now, at Shirley, as I said, I was the teaching principal. I had 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. What an experience. Different, very different when you have everybody in 6th, 7th, and 8th, they're in the same classroom. It's scary, but we made it through. I think I learned more than they did, but I know that it was a pleasure to do that. After that, I went to Centerville, and there I taught, I think it was 5th, 6th, and 7th in the same room. But amazingly, we had 3 different math classes in that room, and the kids did well. They did well. But let me tell you this, the kids who were in band taught the music. As my son-in-law says, not my good ones here, don't sing around him, it'll just deafen. So, I can't do that, so you can understand what I didn't do. Enjoyed that very much. And then all this time that I was substituting and teaching, I was taking classes at WVU to become a guidance counselor. And the county was kind enough to hire me as the dean because I didn't have that last class to make it for the counseling. So we did that the next year, and in 1990, when I started, 1970, excuse me, I didn't write that down. Well, I know that in 1993,
1973.
that's it, 1973, okay, thank you. I taught at Old Tyler High, loved it. I loved these kids, and watching them mature and make decisions that would influence the rest of their lives. I just enjoyed them so much. I can still remember so many of them. And then in 1993, of course, we consolidated and came to this beautiful school, which my goodness, it takes our breath away. It is just beautiful. And I was very pleased to see that. And anyway, when I came here, I shared the counseling office with 2 other gals, and we saw a lot of kids. And then in 2004, my health took me out of commission. So, a wonderful lady named Pam Stallings took my place, and she woke me up, buddy. She is wonderful. So I have appreciated everything that I have experienced in Tyler County. There were some really sad things that have happened, and carry those around with you too. The 2 suicides that happened when I was there, I had been working with the one girl, and it just crushed me. Because you come out of counseling and you say, well, I'm going to save the world. I'm going to take care of all the problems. And you can't. But my experience was wonderful here. I love the people. I miss so many that I was used to seeing all the time. But I still love you. And I thank God that I was placed here and what I should be doing. And there's a lady in here that I still remember back in 67, 68. And Yeah, because you've given me the chance to honor you, to work with you, and just be a humble person. If you quote that commercial, I was born to work just to be in school. Now she said I should be, well, I was what I should be, it should be what I was.
But I want you to tell the people what you rode from Tyler County to Morgantown.
Oh,
Get your education.
yeah, working on my degree, I rode a motorcycle. Yeah, and you know back then, that was bad news, going on motorcycle. And not one soul helped me. I asked their garage if they could do something about air in my tire. He said, well, you have to push that bike over across the road. I'm not doing it. So I safely made it. And I thought I was a very mature, use that word lightly, because I'd asked for help for so many different reasons that I like my motorcycle time. I can't do it now. I gave a motorcycle away. If the boy joined the Navy, now I don't know what that means, but I gave a motorcycle when he joined the Navy. So I thank you all for the time to be a guidance counselor here. I love you all. It was a wonderful, wonderful life that I have had because I've been in the school system. And if I didn't have my problems, I'd still be there.
Yes, she's been my partner for 60 years. How did you do it? What you said? Patience.
Amen.
We have a plaque for Susan. I will bring it down. We just got wrapped up in your story. Thank you so much. We'll call the next inductee up. It's for Mr. Matthew Boggs, and on his behalf, Megan will be here to talk.
Hi, everyone. My brother, Matt Boggs, his legacy reflects extraordinary strength, generosity, and love for Tyler Consolidated. Despite facing a cancer diagnosis, Matt continuously gave back to the school and its students, finding ways to meet needs, support programs, and uplift those around him. He had a special place in his heart for students and consistently demonstrated that care through actions rather than words. Matt played a vital role in ensuring student athletes had access to equipment, participation fees, and opportunities regardless of their situation. He always found a way. He also valued academic opportunity, contributing to the early efforts of what became the Scholarship of Hope, presented in his honor and now in his memory, where he advocated for empowering students based on character and heart, not academics. I'm going to share a funny story about that. He made me promise the first year when he was still alive, when we gave out the scholarship, he said, I want you to promise me one thing. You're not going to go through these scholarship essays with a red pen, because I really hated it when teachers did that to me. So we didn't. We did it on character rather than academics. Through his ownership with my family of Boggs Pizza and Grill, Matt further supported Tyler Consolidated by providing meals, donations, and assistance to numerous fundraising initiatives. For Matt, it was all about the kids. He was never motivated by recognition, but a genuine love for students and a belief in the mission of Tyler Consolidated. He consistently used life's challenges to model resilience, positivity, and strength, leaving a lasting impression on the school community that's still honored today. Matt truly embodied what Tyler Consolidated stands for: strength. Above all those things, I'm the only person in the world that had the privilege of being Matt's little sister. I don't take that for granted, not one single day. He was my person, and he truly understood the power of giving back. He lived his life as a testament to the idea that we can all leave a lasting mark. He taught us that true fulfillment comes from investing in others, especially young people. A great lesson for all of us. His life reminds us that even small acts of kindness can create ripples of positive change through our community. So I'm gonna invite Landon and Josie to come up. I knew they would both strangle me if I made them do the acceptance. So Aunt Megan's gonna take one for the team and do the acceptance, but I would like them to come up with me. So on behalf of my late brother, Matt Boggs, and our entire family, I am profoundly honored and deeply moved to stand here with his greatest legacy, his children, Landon and Josie, to accept his induction into the TCHS Wall of Fame. Thank you to the selection committee and to TCHS for recognizing Matt's contributions in such a meaningful way. While we wish he could be here with us to accept this himself, I know he would be incredibly proud and humbled by this recognition. Once again, thank you for this incredible honor. It means the world to our family. I know Matt would have cherished this, and we, as his family, cherish his memory and his legacy left behind. We miss him dearly, but his spirit of service clearly lives on and will continue to live on through them. Thank you again.
Last but not least is Mr. Roger Ankrum, and on his behalf, Ms. Norma.
Mine is just short and sweet. My name is Norma Brandon, and I was one of Uncle Roger's nieces. So Roger started subbing in 1985 to 1993 when he became a full-time position at this school. He worked for 19 and a half years here as a custodian and kept the schoolyard looking as good as he could. If you knew Roger, he was a very quiet man until you got to know him. If he was not at the school mowing, he would be at the house mowing, and he would not let anybody help him. And if he was not mowing, he had one crazy habit, but it was with his fighting roosters. Were one of the things that he loved, and he would carry those things around like a little baby. I remember asking him one day, I said, "Where are you taking this rooster?" He says, "Taking him out for a hot date. He is going out with one of the hens." And I said, okay. So, but that is all I have. Don't do a short and sweet.
There's two, so you can divide them up to whatever you want to. Thank you, lady.
First, I'd just like to thank everybody for attending this evening. We see in 2 years that our crowd has probably tripled in size, so we're hoping that as we continue this tradition that we'll see more and more people join us here in person for our ceremony. Secondly, I want to extend a deep congratulations to our honorees this evening. Clearly, their life and legacy has left a lasting impact on those that are here and beyond. At Tyler Consolidated High School, we believe in the power of moments, and these moments make incredible stories. And tonight we got to hear a few of those incredible stories and the impact that it will leave on us tonight, and those that throughout the course of each individual's time here at Tyler Consolidated. So we thank you for all attending. Please feel free to stick around and get some pictures and enjoy this moment. It's a powerful moment, and we're very thankful and we're very excited about the future of the program as we continue to recognize the incredible people that have made Tyler Consolidated such a special place. So thank you and have a nice evening.
I like to grill. Same kids, you know.